What's up, guys? Guess who survived our first week of college? This girl. And wow, what a week. It was super crazy. So here at Cal Poly, our first week of college is completely orientation. We have 2 days of classes in it, but it's like really guided and they don't let you do anything on your own. So they pack it full of crazy activities, which is so much fun, but also exhausting. Anyways, I thought you all would be curious about what I did during this first week because wow, it was a lot. Also, the orientation is called Week of Welcome, aka wow, so that's why I keep saying it. Anyways, we move in on Saturday here, and so that gives you the full day to kind of get situated, meet your roommates, set up your dorm room, stuff like that. And then bright and early on Sunday morning, we start wow. So the first thing we do on Sunday is you meet with your WOW group. So to do that, they have everyone walk out into the field and they have all these groups waiting for you. Your leaders are there cheering and like giving high fives and stuff, and you find the group that you've been assigned and they send you an email before, so I had my number going in. I was in group 332, which is the best group. And so once you find your leaders and the rest of your group, you kind of do some icebreakers, get to know each other, typical orientation stuff. We ended up getting lunch right after, which we had hamburgers. And then we all just kind of hung out and like talked for a while until we had trivia night that night, which was actually pretty early. It was more like trivia afternoon maybe. And so we did that. We got free pizza then, which was cool. And we just did trivia, which was a lot of fun. And then after that, we did bowling. So in Cal Poly, we have the only bowling alley in San Luis Obispo, the city. So we had some time and bowled, also very fun. And then we also had our drugs and alcohol lecture that first night, which is pretty intense. It was really deep. They tell real stories of students at Cal Poly, like things that have happened to them. So it's definitely an important lecture to go to. Not the most fun activity, but I feel the need. I thought it was necessary. And then after that, we went back to our leaders' apartments and just hung out. We played some of those games. If any of you have heard of Green Glass Door or Around the World, games like that, little like mind trick and word games. So that was a lot of fun, just kind of getting to know each other. My group was a little awkward in the beginning. Of course, we didn't know each other. That's the whole point. And so it took a while for us to get used to each other and kind of warm up, and now we're all friends. And then so after Sunday, we're getting home at like midnight, between midnight and 2 every night. So anyways, I got home at like 12:30 on Sunday, which is pretty late for me. I'm not used to staying up that late. So I was already tired. And I'm going to get up super early on Monday to start with our other activities. Monday is the academic day for Cal Poly. My group, we went to get breakfast as a large group. And then I went to my College of Liberal Arts meeting where I got to hear from like some of the presidents of that college, some of like the advisors, kind of get into the college and just feel comfortable with the College of Liberal Arts. I got to see all the majors that were in it, and there's a lot of majors in College of Liberal Arts. And then we broke out into our separate majors. So I went with graphic communications. One of the like head of that faculty kind of took us off, and we went to the building. We got to meet all the faculty, and we just talked about different things about GRC. And then we got to meet with our faculty advisors, who are going to be leaders in the department, teachers, professors in the department, and they're going to help you just kind of make sure you're on track. If you need assistance with stuff, you can go to them and ask. So it was really nice to kind of have a chance to get to know them. And then after that, my group hiked to Bishop's Peak. And man, that is a tough hike. They told us we were going on a hike, and so I was prepared, but I wasn't prepared for that tough. I recently looked it up afterwards, and it said it was about a 3-mile round trip, 3 or 4 miles, and it was all uphill going up, obviously, and it was so hard. I think it's listed as moderate, but it was difficult, so I can't imagine what a hard one would be. I think, according to my health app on my phone, I climbed 107 staircases that day, and that was all going up the hill, so it was really hard. There are parts of the path where you can't even see where the path is. You're just like climbing over boulders to try and get to the next section of like kind of clear path. I felt like it was like rock climbing mixed with hiking, which was fun. but not what I was prepared for. I wasn't mentally prepared for that hard of a hike, but it was so cool. The views are amazing, so I definitely recommend it. Just know that if you're going on Bishop's Peak, it's hard. And so after we did Bishop's Peak, we had a short break, I think, to like take a shower and stuff like that. And I think my break ended up being only like 25 minutes long. So it's like you're going this whole week. There's barely any time to relax. You're doing stuff. So just be prepared for being super busy and being out late and waking up early. After Bishop's Peak in the break, we had a silent disco. So that was kind of cool. We went over to the Yakitutu lawn area, and we all got like the headphones and like hung out and danced. So I enjoyed that. I thought that was fun. And then after that, we went and saw a movie downtown. So it's like 10:30 probably now. And they drove us all out to go see a movie, and my group decided to see Hustlers, which is the movie about strippers. And so for some reason I thought it was a comedy, and it wasn't a comedy. It was actually pretty dark, but it was a good movie overall. I thought it was interesting. And so that was Monday. So those are 2 days, and we've already done all this stuff. And so I'm just so tired now. But it's like you got to keep going because I don't want to miss out on anything, and I want to meet people, and I want to do all the activities because they're all so fun. Anyways, Tuesday comes around. I wake up early again, and we're going to go to our Building Bridges kind of lecture. It's about diversity. Cal Poly talks a lot about diversity, so if you're coming to Cal Poly, be prepared for diversity and inclusion, lectures, lessons, trainings, lots of stuff. And then after that, we had the sexy show, which is not what it sounds. It's not what you're thinking. It's sex-y, as in like sex education, but it's a comedy show, and it's actually really funny. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's actually a club on campus that you can join and like be a part of it and help put on the show or like act in it. It was super funny. So yeah, definitely go to that. It sounds weird, but it's really cool. And then we had a campus tour. And so everyone in my group, we had given our group leaders our list of classes and like where they were. So our group leaders took us around and showed us all the different places where our classes might be, which I thought was kind of helpful. They showed us the building, so that was nice. Like I could kind of recognize the building I needed to find, even if I didn't quite know how to get to the building yet. But I thought it was cool. And also it gave us a pretty good overview of like what's on campus. There are a lot of super pretty buildings, which hopefully I'm going to put videos of in now. So yeah, there's like the business center, lots of cool trees and plants. Yeah, lots of stuff here. And then after our campus tour, we went and talked to the ROTC group on campus, and we played some games with them, like leadership games. We had to build tents blindfolded and like flip over a mat while standing on the mat at the same time, like our whole group. And so that was a lot of fun. They gave us free stuff. I have this cool free cup from them. And then after that, we had an art night, which was really an afternoon. It's probably like 3 maybe. So it was not a night, but they called it art night. And we painted little pots and put succulents in it, which I have mine right here. I painted Simba on Pride Rock, and then I got to put my little succulent in it. Lots of really cool ones. I saw a lot of people had cool pots that they painted. It was a lot of fun. And then after that, we took a break, which was so nice. I was so tired by then. It was really nice to have a break. And then we went on a tour of the rec center, which was pretty cool. We got to do like, so to get into the rec center, they use a handprint. And so we like registered our handprint kind of things into it, and then got like our codes to go in and stuff like that, and walked around the facilities. It's super nice. It's probably like the nicest rec center I've ever seen. So I'm super excited to go use that. And then we hung out in the free space at the bottom of our dorm building. And so that was a lot of fun. We played like card games, we just talked. We went over how to use our Cal Poly portal, which was really helpful. And just things like that, and kind of like got to know each other some more. Alright, so this is going to be coming up on our 4th day of WOW. So Wednesday. We started the day with some advising. We met with some advisors from the College of Liberal Arts, and like they did like a group presentation just about the resources on campus and where to go to find them and how to use them and stuff like that. So that was good info. And then we had some breakout sessions, so I could have chosen to go to like a ton of different topics. I ended up going to a Money Matters presentation because I needed to figure out how to use the Money tab on my portal and figure out how to pay for college and how to get my parents information and stuff like that. I was pretty confused, and I found the presentation super helpful. So if you're also confused about that, definitely check out that Money Matters presentation. Very helpful. And then I went to a community service presentation because in high school I was very involved with community service and want to continue that here at college. And there's a ton of opportunities for that here. I'm super excited to get involved. They even have opportunities to travel like around the country and internationally, like during summer break and spring break and like winter break and stuff. So I have to look into that because I think that'd be really cool too, as well as local opportunities as well. And after we did that, we went to the beach. So yeah, my whole WOW group, we drove down to Avila Beach and we had fun in like the sand and in splashing in the water. I think lots of people played spike ball and just like tanned on the beach. So that was really cool. The beach is beautiful there. Definitely recommend checking out Avila Beach. And then we ended up watching the sunset from this like little plateau area. It was cool. It was like super short hike up there, and there was a bunch of other WOW groups there too, and some super pretty pictures. It was like gorgeous. The sun's just setting, and you can see Bishop's Peak and I think Madonna Mountain in the distance with the sunset, and then the clouds came in really fast, so we didn't get as cool a sunset as we were hoping for. But honestly, I think it was still really interesting. Yes. And then we went to a Pancake and PJ's event at 805 Kitchen. So we all went in our pajamas. I wore my onesie, which was fun, and we got pancakes, and they had like waffle machines going. They had all sorts of desserts. It was crazy. It's like a ton of food. And then I got to go to bed early that day because classes start the next day, and that was so nice. I was so tired. So definitely Wednesday night, going to bed early was great. And then Thursday is the first day of classes, so there's no WOW meeting then. You don't see your group at all. You get to go to your classes and just do whatever you want for that day, which is really cool. Friday, you also have classes, but your WOW group will meet in the evening. So Friday night, we met back up and we went to a casino night here on campus. I think it was called Viva Cal Poly, and we hung out, we played some card games. They had free like popcorn and licorice and stuff like that, so we ate some snacks. And then we went on a scavenger hunt around campus. Our WOW leaders gave us a list of things to find, and then we had to go take selfies with them. So this was me and my group. We were taking pictures together. It was actually a ton of fun, and we got to see some really cool stuff around campus that I don't think I would have seen otherwise. And then we had dinner downtown. We got meal vouchers at this local, I think it was like sandwich and salad shop, and we were just able to kind of enjoy that meal and walk around downtown a little. I ended up going to Sephora with a bunch of people in my WOW group, and then just kind of walking and seeing the downtown area, which was really pretty. And after that, we had late night card games. So we sat in the common rooms of my dorm building, and we played card games, which was a ton of fun. We played things like Mao, and we played a couple card games that some of the other people in my group had brought. So yeah, it was really cool. And then Saturday, we woke up early again because this is the last official day of WOW. So it was like the final hurrah. So we were all super excited. Again, we're still tired because we've been doing stuff like all week. It's been crazy. But so anyway, Saturday we woke up early. We were supposed to go to an aerial silks class, but we ended up not getting to do that because some of the teacher that was supposed to come and teach us how to do aerial silks didn't show up. So we're not quite sure what happened there, but we ended up going to Slow Doco instead and getting donuts from the donut shop, which were super good. I got I think it was called a cookie dough pillow, and so it was a donut stuffed with cookie dough. It was really yummy, super sweet, lots of sugar. The whole donut shop is super cute. There's like murals all over the walls, and they have this little stand where you can like add more sprinkles and stuff to your donut, which was really cool to see. And then after that, we went to Morro Bay, and we had a couple minutes to like walk around the little town area by the rock and just see shops or look at the water, which was really cool. And then we went kayaking, which was so much fun. I loved kayaking. I couldn't bring my phone on the kayak, so I don't have many pictures or videos from that, but it was really cool. We saw like sea lions. We got to like kayak right up next to and see them. We stopped on the other side of the bay and like played on some sand dunes and stuff. Really cool. Definitely recommend, something that everyone I think should do. And then we went to the Arboretum, and we just kind of walked around the trees and saw like the cool area that the horticulture students are growing, the cool plants, lots of cool plants. I'm going to show a lot of plant pictures here, so I need to talk a little longer to make room for more pictures. Yeah, lots of really cool plants and stuff. And then after that, we had our WOW send-off, where we had everyone meet in the same room. Our WOW leaders did a dance for us, and they kind of just went over a couple of the key things we learned from the week and said, like, have a good year type stuff. And we had some processing for that, so we got to, like, think about what we did and, like, kind of talk about how we felt and stuff like that, which was fun. And then we ended up going to a bonfire afterwards at Grover Beach, which was really cool. There was a ton of people. I don't know if in the video, I don't think you can see, but there's like bonfires everywhere. There's so many groups here, and not just WOW groups, like community members and stuff. Everyone's having bonfires. We ended up bringing some more stuff, but forgetting sticks, so we had to like ask people for sticks and like go scout out sticks. So it was really cool to just like find that and like hang out around the bonfire, play games, talk, listen to music, things like that. It was really fun. And then we came back to our dorms, and we ended up playing Uno on our phones together. I guess it's actually called Crazy Eights on the iMessage apps. And it was a lot of cool. It was a good way to end it. I ended up getting back to my dorm at like 1 a.m., which was so late. My roommates were asleep, and I had to like sneak around in the dark trying to get up to my bed. But yeah, that was the end of WOW. And then Sunday, which is the first day after WOW is officially over, I ended up meeting up with my group again, and we went to the club showcase together, which was really cool. Yes. But yeah, ton of fun overall. Definitely recommend. If you are a new student coming to WOW, get excited. It's so cool here at Cal Poly. I'm really enjoying it. All the activities were awesome, and you will survive your first week. Definitely try to go to as many activities as you can because you don't want to miss out. It's so much fun. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon, and I'll see you next time. Bye!